Hi, Tracy Lewis from Stuff and Things. I wanted to talk a little bit about my organization for the Stampin' Up! Stamps and dies that I've been working on. I have discovered that when I go crafting at, say, my mom's house or my friend Libby's house, which I do quite often since I don't have a lot of space here at home, I tend to be the one that travels. And so far, every time I've gone, I have seemed to miss bringing either a stamp and die set or a stamp set. So I thought, before the catalog goes live, which is tomorrow, I really need to make a game plan and figure out what my storage strategy is going to be. So not only did I need to compress everything into the smallest size possible, I also need to make it really easy to grab and go. So I went to Walmart. I bought these two different color labels. I have owned these in the past for selling my handmade cards, but when I was thinking through the colors that I would need, I picked up this one as well because I thought I was going to end up needing 4 colors, and it ends up that I do. So here's my color scheme. Orange is a stamp set, yellow is a die set, green is stamp and die set, and pink means retired. So anything that has one of these 3 colors, once it goes retired, I will add the pink dot. And tomorrow is the day there will be, for the stamps that and stamp and die sets that I own, there will be a set of them going to retired. Those stamps I will no longer use for demos or videos unless I need to, and I will flag those to get stored away either in the basement of the trailer or under the bed, and eventually, hopefully, I will sell them. So I'm going to show you what it looks like now that I have actually finally completed the organization that I wanted to do. And I tested it yesterday. I went and stayed at my mom's last night, and everything worked really well. So what I did is, up in my storage place that I keep my Stampin' Up! Stuff, I decided I'm going to use the cases. I had tried last year to keep everything in binders, and the binders became too heavy and broke down. So I definitely knew that I would need a different style of storage. And because I'm a demonstrator, I want to keep track of my cases for doing classes and things, and I decided I was going to be able to make using the existing cases work. So what I've done is I went through and I labeled everything, as you can see here. So I have the greens being a stamp and die set, and I can store, I will show you what they look like, both the stamp and die set in the thin cases very easily, and this is the barn door set. I've moved away from using a whole sheet of magnet. You'll see in other ones that I show you that I use strips. I'm trying to save on weight because the place where I store these is in a slide, and we have weight limitations when you store things in the slide. So I believe that the Hold On to Hope that I did more recently has the minimal amount of strips of magnets required to have everything stay attached, and then the other side is the stamps. In the case of a stamp set that doesn't have dies, I store, if it's a multi-part, this one comes with 2 cases. It's a 1 of 2 and a 2 of 2. I have simply put 1 of 2 and 2 of 2 together. And then I kept the covers, put both the covers in, so this is the 1 of 2 side, and that's the 2 of 2 side. I even went so far as to, since I'm saving space, I have put 1 stamp set and a different stamp set. And inside, in this case, they're 2 photopolymers, so they just kind of float around in here. And even the red rubber, here's 2 red rubbers. They work just as well as the 1 of 2 and 2 of 2. So there you have it. And in the case of dies, I put the name of the die. This is the Flourish and Banner die sets. Again, I'm using strips. Oh, it looks like my I need to work on my taping on this particular one because it fell off. These are the growing pains of figuring out how this storage solution will work long term and what kind of adjustments I need to make. So this has 2 die sets in it, and again clearly labeled with the yellow dot, meaning I know it's a die just from far away. Then I can go and read the words. So now what I can do, I will put these in their spot and I will move my camera over so you can see what it looks like in my little storage spot that I have. Okay, so here I am over in my storage spot. I have the currants in the front. I have in the back here blank cases, or empty cases. And for the moment, which I will move, I have all of my retired behind. So you can see how much storage I have available in what I would call the immediate current storage. That I will move the blank cases and I'll move the retireds out as I need room and I need to be careful of the weight. So that'll be my next plan. It probably won't happen until my order that I'm placing tomorrow comes in, and then I will rejigger everything to leave room. But my goal is to have dies in their own pile, stamp sets in their own, and then stamps and die combos or bundles in their own. And then when I need to go traveling, I have my wheelie case, and I can just grab the 3. If I'm going to take everything, I just can grab the front 3 rows and go. So that is my current strategy. Thanks for watching.